What's up, book team? It's Amelia and welcome to my channel. Welcome to day 6 of the BookTube games and also the start of my second reading vlog for said BookTube games. So the past few days has been great in terms of keeping up with the page count that I'm striving to do every single day in order to make my overall goal of 3,000 pages this month. So hopefully these next 5 days are just as successful. As for today, my plan is to finish editing my last reading vlog and then post that today. And then I plan on dedicating the rest of my time to the bone season. I'm feeling more confident to go back into this, so hopefully whatever funk I was in yesterday is long gone. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, get some tea, take a shower, and jump right into my editing. Alright, so I got all my editing done, and then I actually ended up taking a nap because I don't know why today I was just so drowsy. But I did get a few pages of the bone season done. I was only unfortunately able to read like 34 pages. So not my best day thus far, but I still have plenty of the day left, or rather evening. However, a friend of mine just last second invited me to go see Waitress because it's in town. She had a spare ticket and she invited me to go, to which I was like, absolutely. I went to school for theater, so I'm always game for a play or a musical or whatever. So I'm going to quickly get ready for that and then skedaddle on over to her place, and then I hope to get back home at an early enough hour so I can get some more pages read today. Wish me luck. Sup. So I did not make it back in time to get any reading done, as it is 1:15 a.m. So definitely not a good reading day, but a good day overall. If you haven't had the pleasure of seeing Waitress, then I highly recommend seeing it if it comes to a city near you. It is just so great and delightful, and my friend and I really enjoyed ourselves. Honestly, I didn't think I would like it as much as I did because I'm not the biggest fan of Sarah Bareilles. But it was just such a fantastic production and I can't recommend it enough. I'm probably going to be listening to that soundtrack for the next, ever, basically. Also, when I got home, I noticed that my former reading blog has posted, but for some reason the thumbnail image just doesn't want to happen, so I'm very frustrated with that. Hopefully it mends itself soon. Honestly, I'm probably more upset with that than I am myself right now over the fact that I've only read 30 pages, something like that. Yeah, I only read 34 pages today, so that is not an ideal number for me. I'm supposed to be aiming much higher than that. So hopefully tomorrow I have a major reading day, because while I was right on track up to this point, I wasn't far enough ahead to where I can afford having days like this that frequently, so I have a little bit of catching up to do, as it were. Honestly though, I would probably be more upset with myself if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't read because I literally went to go see a musical for free. I think that is a valid enough excuse. But anyway, I am going to take my heels off because for some reason that isn't the first thing that I did when I walked through the door. And then I'm gonna get my makeup off and then curl up with this little guy and hopefully get a few more pages squeezed in before I pass out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'm pretty much making this little update to hopefully update myself to get my ass in a gear and get back into reading, so we'll see how that goes. But we are in the middle of day 7. As you guys saw earlier, it was a really nice day out. It got into the 70s, which it hasn't been in a while, so I decided to take advantage of the warmth and go to the park and get some more film photography shots, and I did some reading as well. And then I did some grocery shopping, and then I came home with the sole intention to read for the rest of the day, which I did get some more reading done, don't get me wrong, but my focus is just not there. And I still don't think it's because of the book. I think it's just me. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty in focusing and just sitting still, but I am. Also, I just realized I think I still have some of my makeup on from last night, which is really frustrating because I definitely washed my face last night and I washed my face this morning, and yet here I am still looking like last night's hot mess. what is my life right now. Like, legitimately, all I want to do is take a nap, and I do not know why, but I do. But I shouldn't, because I have reading to do, and also it's still a lovely day outside, and I want to enjoy the sunlight while it's still here. This was like a super pointless update. I really just wanted to do something, because I've literally just been lounging here and aimlessly browsing the internet, so I figured making an update might make me feel a little bit more productive. It's hard for me to tell if it's effective or not, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing whatever it is I'm fucking doing, and I'm gonna pick up bone season again, and we're gonna continue onward and upward, because so help me God, I'm not gonna let the funk overtake me, y'all. It's not gonna happen. It's not now, not today, Satan, not this month, Satan. Like, you can bother me in March, but not in February. Like, no, you are forbidden. Alright, I'm gonna stop moaning into all my self-pity right now, and I'm gonna go read, or at least try to. And more importantly, try not to nap, because my couch is really comfy. That's the problem with my apartment. It's too cozy. Like, I could literally fall asleep on my dining room table. Actually, I have fallen asleep on my dining room table now that I think about it, but that's a whole other story. I'm gonna deflect the blame from myself to my very cozy apartment. That's where I'm at in life right now. Ooh. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go read now. Bye. Alright guys, I finally got my act together. I sat my ass down and I read my little heart out, and it was great. I ended up reading 81 pages of the Bone season, and then I just happened to be looking at the series on Goodreads, and I noticed that there was a prequel, and I saw a lot of reviews saying it is handy to read the prequel before even starting the Bone season. And even though I'm enjoying the Bone season, there's definitely a lot of exposition type things that I think I'm a little confused on. So I decided to switch gears and start up the prequel novella, because it's only like 97 pages. And I'm also just breezing through that, and I got 35 pages done from that. So total, I did 116 pages today. Still not my best number, but not my worst. Hopefully this isn't a 3 steps forward, 2 steps back sort of situation. It's definitely a personal issue though. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, because I am enjoying Samantha Shannon's writing. Just for some reason, I just haven't been able to get my shit together. But it's okay, because I powered through throughout these last couple hours. Also, for some reason, I just registered what shirt I'm wearing. So I'm going to shamelessly plug a good friend of mine's band. It's called Zale. They are a local Atlanta band, and they are awesome. If you like alternative rock with a powerhouse female vocalist, then you should definitely check them out. They're on Spotify and iTunes and like pretty much everywhere. So yeah, shameless plug! And speaking of music related topics, it's February 8th officially, which means Ariana Grande's newest album is out. So I am going to quickly give it a listen before I go to bed, because I just can't wait to see what this new album sounds like. What she's released so far is pretty great. Like, I'm digging it. So I am going to skedaddle and finish my night by listening to that. Good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So today in the morning I was able to get, I think I got like 20 more pages done of the Bone season prequel novella, which was great. And then I spent just like 2 hours catching up on some YouTube videos, because my watch later list is like 90 videos long, and I needed to trim that down. And then I had to get stuff for taxes in order, and I adulted hard this morning, or at least I like to think so. I also saw the premiere of Marina, formerly known as Marina and the Diamonds' new music video, which, by the way, her new single is phenomenal. She's been gone for so long, and she's back, and she seems just as fabulous, if not more fabulous. I adore her. And then sunset came, and I once again was super tired, and I ended up taking a nap, it was a great nap. I love naps, but it kind of worries me that I've been so tired. Like, it's always around sunset too, and I don't know why. But anyway, I just had some dinner, and I still have like 3 hours left in my day, so I'm just going to read like the wind and hope my number doesn't end up being trash again. And by trash, I mean not as good as I formerly put in. This is me shaming myself, not anyone else. Anyway, I'm gonna stop chatting and I'm gonna get to reading. So I don't know about you guys, but whenever I make hot chocolate, it's thick as fuck. Like, it's basically like a melted chocolate bar, and it makes me so happy and delightful. And by delightful, I mean delighted. But anyway, there was reading done. It happened. It happened. Alright, so in the last 3 hours of racing to the finish line, I finished The Pale Dreamer, which again is the prequel to the Bones series. Alliterations are hard. So by finishing that novella, I got 43 pages done, and then of course I continued on with the Bones season, which gave me 39 pages. So in total, I read 72 pages today, which still is not my worst day, but it is my second to worst day, so yeah. And actually, my reading speed is getting faster and faster with the Bones season, because I'm getting more and more into it. Let's put it this way, when I stopped at midnight, I just wanted to keep going, so I'm probably right after I finish this. I usually, after I film these at night, I usually import them into my computer and I just edit them as much as I can. But I think I'm not going to do that tonight and just keep reading, especially because that will add to my count tomorrow. So then if, God forbid, I end up napping again, I hope not, I'll at least have some pages done to compensate for said weird napping thing. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe maybe my body's finally just giving up on me. Just like, nope, you're done. You're deteriorating. There's no hope for you left. But one exciting thing about today is that I broke the 1,000-page mark, so I'm a third of the way to my goal of 3,000 pages. So that feels great despite today's tribulations. It might be too intense of a word, but I'm overdramatic as fuck, so. But it does feel nice to break that first 1,000 page mark. Oh, and quick thoughts about the novella. The expositional things I was hoping it would shed light on, it didn't shed light on, but I'm not upset with the exposition things that it did shine light on. Like, I felt like it was great to really solidify Paige's relationship with her little underground crew. I was just personally hoping for more explanations and breakdowns onto the specific types of clairvoyance and stuff like that. But I see also Samantha Shannon published like the popular pamphlet that breaks down those classes in the book itself. So I might need to pick that up as well, which I also think is just a testament to how rich and deep this world goes. Like, I am thoroughly enjoying the world that she built in this series, and it's been an adventure. It did take me a hot minute because it was like a huge shock process of like, oh my god, there's all these words and I don't know what they mean, and oh my god, I'm really confused. But I've thankfully gotten over that, and I'm starting to get more into the groove of everything, and now I'm just fascinated by like every bit of information that I'm given. But anyway, back to the novella. Honestly, it was like a 5-star read for me, because while it was just this little thing, I felt like I went through this huge, long journey that was just fully fleshed out and exciting and exhilarating and fun. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really solid novella, especially because it felt as full that it did. Like, it's not often that you read a novella that feels perfectly rounded out. I don't know, sometimes with novellas I feel like I'm left wanting more. It's the same feeling I have with movies. In fact, it's usually why I tend towards watching TV series as opposed to movies, because sometimes movies I feel like I'm always left wanting more like exploration and stuff like that. In TV series I get more of that. Does anyone else relate to that? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let's chat. But anyway, I think I'm going to jump back into this book because I'm actually really dying to. So I am going to say goodnight for now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Target is a dangerous place. You walk in for just one simple Valentine's Day card, and then you walk out with a book. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have a problem. It's fine. Anyway, so for once in my life, I actually did what I said I would do, which is I read last night I got another chapter done, which was great, and actually it was a chapter that got me even more hooked into the book, so literally all I want to do is sit down and read the Bone season. So that's probably what I'm going to after I shower and get some real people life stuff done. Also, side note, so I got this Valentine's Day card for my mother because my Christmas card that I sent her just didn't get sent. Like it got sent, but for some reason no one put it in her P.O. box, and then it got sent back to me, and we don't know why. But as opposed to resending her that Christmas card, I just figured I'd give her a Valentine's Day card. And the thing that I have recently really despised about card shopping is a lot of cards for like mothers especially talk about like you've done a lot for this family and stuff like that, which is great. Nothing against that, but my parents divorced recently, so I'm reading all these cards talking about how you brought our family together and stuff like that, and it's just like it doesn't apply to my life anymore, and it really upsets me actually. Like it kind of makes me really mad, and I don't know. I felt like every like 5th card I picked up would be one that would be slightly applicable, but for the most part they were always just talking about the togetherness of family. And I was just like, but my family's kind of broken apart right now, so that doesn't really apply anymore. Anyway, I'm going to finish my little rant there, and I'm going to take a shower, get some food, work on some things, and then read. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Surprise! It's past midnight. I'm repping the Belgian World Cup team right now. My life was rather boring today. I didn't do a whole lot. I got some editing done. I watched the Campfire Mental Health live show. I actually just kind of dipped in and out of that, mostly because I wanted to get some more pages in, so I would read some pages and then I would watch the live show and then I'd read some pages and watch the live show. So a big thank you to everyone who was a part of that, because that is all important stuff that needs to be discussed and talked about, and it is important that others who are going through similar experiences hear about from others who have experienced the same thing. But anyway, in total I read 68 pages today from the Bone season again. And guys, this is turning out to be like a 5-star read. I'm really enjoying all the world exploration and building that's going on. Also, for those of you who have read this book, Warden is just... I adore Warden. I think he's so fascinating, and I love his interactions with Paige. I just think it's so great. I'm just really enjoying watching their relationship develop and unfold. They make me very happy. Also, I ended up having a few conversations today about just being in kind of a weird reading funk, and it seems like there's other people going through similar experiences, which made me feel a little bit better. It just felt nice that I'm not the only one kind of going through a funk right now, and that kind of also gives me self-insurance that I'm okay. So right now I'm kind of adopting the mentality of obviously doing the best that I can, but also not putting myself down if I'm not able to get to the numbers that I want to get to. I'm still really happy with myself and my progress, so I'm keeping an optimistic attitude. At the end of the day, while it's a competition, it should still be fun, so I shouldn't put myself down and make it all doom and gloom. Also, I have a little extra ounce of excitement today because today's the day that I'm supposed to start my buddy read of Nevermore. While I haven't finished the Bone season yet, I think I'll do just fine reading these two side by side, especially because this is a middle grade novel. I think it'll be a little bit easier to get into. Also, I've just heard wonderful magical things about this, so I'm really excited to start it. And I think it's awesome that I'm going to be reading this with a lovely group of women. All of us are on Team Neverland except for one little Ketterdam person who snuck in there, but we love her all the same. And the amazing women in the group are Kylie A from Kylie A, Milas from Milas Reads, Guro, I don't think she has a BookTube channel, but she's on Twitter. There's also Amanda from Hufflepuff Reader and Emma from Emma Novella. I'll link their channels and social media stuff below. They're great people, so definitely go check them out and follow them and send them some love. But we're all very excited to start diving into this. We've basically broken it down to about 4 chapters a day for the next 6 days or something like that, which I think is a perfectly manageable number. And again, it's middle grade, so I think it's going to be pretty pretty easy to keep up with. I think my goal right now is to mainly focus on bone season and then get as far in that as I can before I start on my chapters for Nevermore, because I would love to finish the bone season before I start Nevermore, but I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. But no matter what happens, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna make it through. Also, on a side personal note, I also just realized that it is now officially past the deadline of when I am supposed to theoretically renew my lease for my apartment. And if you guys didn't see my last vlog, I'm actually gonna be moving into my friend's house that he just bought. And like the minute that I realized that, I was just like struck with a wave of emotions. Like, it's a very bittersweet thing for me because I'm the type of person where when I live somewhere, it's like I just like root and nest myself there, and I just am like a little gremlin who just like never leaves. It's like my spot, and I don't really leave the spot, and I get attached to the spot. And I've been in this apartment since I moved to Atlanta initially, so basically we're looking at 4 or 5 years now. When did I move here? I moved here in 2015, so yeah, 4 years ago now. And I've had like so many great memories in this apartment, and it's a weird thing to think about that I'm not gonna be here in literally a couple months. Like, I'm gonna be in a house with people, and it's gonna be so weird. I mean, they're good people, of course, and the house is great. I'm really excited. There's a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to during the move and after the move and all that. But it's just really weird, and it's kind of getting to me a little bit. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna miss my little apartment. Like, honestly, if I had the choice, I probably would stay here, but the reality is my apartment's getting a little too expensive for me, and I really want to start focusing on saving a lot more money than I have been able to in the past. So it is the smarter decision. It's just also tough. But I'll be fine. I'll get over it. I'll be all good. I'm just being a sentimental mess, as I usually am. Like, seriously, I'm always feeling like 30 different emotions at once, so it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, I am going to say goodnight for now. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more reading done, but you know, I always say that, and I've only been able to do it like once, so we'll see what happens. No promises anymore. I'm not gonna promise a thing. I'm done with promises. Promises get me in trouble. Anywho, good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all, I just need to quickly say that the angsty relationship happening in this right now is just making me live so much. I am so excited about what's happening in this book, and yeah, that's all I really needed to say. So this is basically my only update today, because as opposed to yesterday where not much happened, today a whole bunch of stuff happened, and I just wasn't able to really pick this up to film. Like, this morning was pretty much dedicated to editing, and I also was able to film a video. And then this afternoon, I did a lovely group chat session with some wonderful, wonderful fellow Neverlanders. We had Abby from Tulip Swift, we had Dominique from Pirates and Pixie Dust, we had Girl from Girl Reads in Neverland, Victoria from Icy Reads 74, Sarah from Million Book Reads. Hey, future Amelia here. The 7th person there was Jordan from Jordan's Rough Reads. I don't know why she wasn't in the original lineup, because she's on the list that I was referring to, so I must have just like accidentally skipped over, and I feel really awful about that, so please don't hate me. I fixed it. Alright, I'm going away now. And Story from Storybook, who arranged the entire thing, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that, because it was just such a blast talking to everyone. Like, discussing books and messages is one thing, but when you're able to have a whole group discussion of it, like person to person, it's just so fantastic, and I just really enjoyed myself. And I just realized I forgot to mention that we were discussing the Neverland group book, which was Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nan. Also, special shout out to A from Avid Reader Diary, because she was there at 4 a.m. her time, which I think is absolutely insane. She ducked out early, but I still think it's important to mention her. I'm going to leave links down below to all their social media channels, all that stuff, because They are fantastic human beings, and I really enjoyed my time with them and discussing with them, and they're just fabulous, so why not? But it was just such a glorious time, and it made my afternoon perfect. And then after that, I did more editing, quickly had some dinner, and then jumped right into reading. And when I sat down to read, I just felt like I wasn't gonna be able to read that well again. I don't know, since it's been a tendency for these past couple days, I wasn't expecting much. But I ended up reading 42 pages in the Bone season, and then as I mentioned last night, today was the day that I was supposed to start my buddy read for Nevermore, so I got 76 pages done in Nevermore, and that brought me to a total of 118 pages, guys. I finally broke 100 again, and it feels so good, which granted I know a part of that is because this book is smaller in height-wise, and also bigger prints and middle grade and all that stuff. But it still feels so great to be reading more than 100 pages a day again, and I really hope it doesn't go away. But it's a great note to finish day 10 on. Also, that brings my total page count this month so far to be 1,205 pages, which is 40% on the way to 3,000, which you know I'm just over the moon about. Considering how tough it's been to get pages in these past couple of days, I just wasn't expecting to be at 40%. Like, I'm just so thrilled and hope that this good energy continues me forward for the next 5 days. And speaking of the next 5 days, it's day 10 today, so that means this is my last update of the video. I've been staying so on top of these vlogs, which blows my mind because I feel like it was just yesterday that I put my last vlog up. But surprise, surprise, it's been 5 days, so now volume 2 is complete. If you've enjoyed following me on my little reading adventures, please give this video a like. And if you want to be updated for my future vlogs or just general future videos, please hit that fancy dancy subscribe button. And once again, to all of my fellow participants of the BookTube games, I hope you guys are prospering in all of your personal goals, and I hope this next week is magical and adventurous for you. But for now, good night, and I will talk to y'all on the next one. Bye-bye!